This is oxymoron. And this is the definition of oxymoron.
Oxymorons are little gems of the English language. You take two things that contradict each other, you put them together, and awful, good, awfully good. Sure, that makes sense. Phrases like act naturally, almost exactly, alone, together, clearly misunderstood, definite, maybe, exact, estimate.
The next word is pun. The definition of pun is a play on words. Sometimes a pun can even include different meanings of the same word, or different meanings or different sounds of the same word. Here is an example of a pun.
Hey, excuse me, do you know what time it is by any chance?
Yeah. It's A32.
Okay, yeah, I was trying to find my watch earlier, but I could never find the time for it.
Oh, okay. Hey,
Comedy. A comedy is intended to make the audience laugh. A comedy is amusing and entertaining. Well, hi there. I have got a joke for you all. So, a bank robber decided to make a counterfeit $10 bill, but instead made a counterfeit $8 bill on accident. So he figured to try it out. So he went to the bank and asked the cashier for change of the $8 bill. And you know what he got? 2 $4 bills. Tragedy. Tragedy is a serious play with an unhappy ending. In tragedies, the hero is usually defeated by enemies stronger than he or she is. Here is some good tragic music. The next word is acts. Acts are major divisions of a play. As an example, this image is Act 1. Acts are divided into scenes. Whenever a scene changes, there is a change in time, place, and situation. Scenes are important because you can have many different things in the same act, such as a murder mystery in Scene 1, and in Scene 2 you can have the Illuminati. This specific story takes place because in the word who done it has 3 syllables. There are 3 sides in a triangle. Who done it is Illuminati. The next word is prologue. A prologue is an introductory speech even before the first scene. In this simple story here, you can see that this is the prologue, while this is the body paragraph, and the prologue comes before it all. After that is monologue. A monologue is a part in a drama where the single actor speaks alone. And here's an example of a monologue. In this graphic novel, you can see that this character is speaking to himself. Soliloquy. Soliloquy is speech spoken by a character in which he or she expresses his thoughts. It is not spoken to anyone, but the audience can hear the character. Here's an example. The next word is aside. An aside, a remark spoken to the audience not heard by the other characters. An example of aside in Ferris Bueller's Day Off is his 3 ways for faking out your parents. Stage directions are comments on when and where the action happens. An example of stage directions is in this right here. Stage directions is this part right here. They tell you what action happens during the scene, and after that is the dialogue. Lastly, tone is the general emotional setting. There are many different emotions that tone can have. For example, in reading out this sentence, I'm going to say in a happy tone. I should get an A on the slideshow. However, if I'm sad, I can be like, I should get an A on this slideshow.